All right, atheism really thinks it's going somewhere. What I'm about to read comes from this book right here, and from chapter 3 of the book. Atheism has taken over the buses. In New York City, they're chugging past the Empire State Building bearing 12-foot long signs announcing you don't have to believe in God. Thousands of people in Chicago are getting on and off buses emblazoned with a similar message. In the beginning, man created God. In Indiana, the bus banners say, you can be good without God. In other American cities, the buses are wrapped in this message. Why believe in a God? Just be good for goodness sake. Another slogan gives this bit of atheistic reassurance. Don't believe in God? You're not alone. Writers somewhere in Italy are bouncing around in vehicles that declare, the bad news is that God does not exist. The good news is that you do not need him. Whatever. Let me get that straight. The atheists are admitting their core teaching is bad news. And then there's a slogan of the original atheistic bus campaign in London. It said, there's probably no God. Now stop worrying and enjoy your life. Let me rephrase that. As a rephrasing here by the author, there's probably no God, so your life has no ultimate meaning. There's probably no God, so you came from sludge and are returning to dust. There's probably no God, so you can never be forgiven of your sins. There's probably no God, so good luck dealing with your problems. There's probably no God, so you'll never see your loved ones in heaven. There's probably no God, so live for fun and die in despair. There's probably no God, so there's no hope, no life, no grace, no heaven. I don't know who'd want to believe that message, let alone advertise it. For that matter, I've never met anyone who could actually prove that God doesn't exist. Neither have I. There are no true atheists. That is so true. Nevertheless, a new, aggressive, in-your-face brand of atheism has been gaining millions of adherents in these last days. Atheists are itching for a fight. They receive a boost from former President Barack Obama, who included a reference to non-believers in his inaugural address. USA Today said that Obama's inaugural address represented the first time in inaugural history that an American president explicitly acknowledged atheists and atheism. Atheism is finding its voice because our culture has become totally secularized, and secularization is not neutral. It's inherently anti-Christian. But there's nothing constructive about secularism or atheism. Look at what the 20th century's most famous atheists did to the world. Lenin, Stalin, Hitler, and Mao's Zedong. Without God, we can only tear down. With Christ, we're in the business of building up. As Christians face these perilous times, our message is fresh, positive, exciting, energetic, and eminently constructive. In the Old Testament, there is a beautiful passage about the shifting seasons of life. One of its statements is, there is a time to tear down and a time to build up. I said in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. Within living memory, we've seen generations dedicated to both. And about tearing something down and building back up, that also a thought just popped in my head about boot camp, whether it be Army boot camp, Marine boot camp, or any kind of boot camp, but especially an Army and Marine boot camp. I remember watching a video, they said that like they break down the new recruits just to build them back up. Oh, and the thing about how there's these slogans like on buses and signs on billboards like all over the United States and even in other parts of the world. I also came across this one sign right here. It says, "Science flies you to the moon, religion into skyscrapers." Well, Christianity didn't fly planes into skyscrapers. It was religion, because religion is man-made. Christianity is no religion. It's relationship with God, relationship with Jesus. Even God laughs in the face, even God laughs in the face of religion. So it is, because religion is man-made, because God didn't make religion. So it is so true. Science flies you to the moon, religion into skyscrapers. Now, let me say something stupid here, that it was God that enabled man to be able to fly to the moon. But anyways, also I read somewhere some time ago that how so many world-famous atheists, because of them, there's actually millions of people that died because of them. And of course, there was other atheists trying to bash me on that, saying how that's not true, how everyone's trying to make atheism look positive. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching, and God bless.